So I'm here with Michael and number 22. Tell me about these bikes that are standing right here in front of me. They look amazing.
Sure. Well, we're called number 22. We make all of our frames out of primarily titanium. We do all of our manufacturing in-house, and we started about 6 years ago as a brand. We developed our first models here in Toronto. We still call ourselves a Toronto company. When we first started the brand, we did all of our manufacturing outsourced. So we had different manufacturers in the US build our frames for us to our spec and to our design.
Right.
About 3 years ago, we had an opportunity to set up our own manufacturing plant. There is a brand called Serata in upstate New York that have been building custom tie frames for...
Fabulous frames.
Yeah, they built beautiful, really, really well constructed bikes. They were around for about 30 years, and they unfortunately closed their doors. So when that happened, we saw an opportunity in the talent. It's really hard to train talented long-term craftsmen
who are experienced with this particular type of material.
Exactly. Tie is really, really difficult to work with, and boy, is it satisfying when you get it right. So we set up our own factory. We're about a half hour away from where the old Serata factory was. We hired many of the remaining production staff, and we tooled up ourselves. We developed our own models, and now we have been manufacturing everything completely in-house for the last 3 years. And,
so you're made in the States, designed in Canada then?
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent.
And so we're very much cross-border. We do, our design, our incorporation is here, our sales all happen through us in Canada here. But all of our manufacturing and all of our production staff, we have 5 full-time production staff at the plant in New York. So they're all obviously New Yorkers. So we have a neat mix of straddling the border.
And has their accent rubbed off on you?
It hasn't. They make fun of ours all the time.
I can imagine.
And we get to talk about amazing culture differences, but no accent yet.
So give me a tour of this bike that is standing in front of me. What model is it?
So the Drifter is our gravel or all-road model. We have clearance for up to 42 millimeter tires on the bike, but still fairly road-oriented geometry. So a low-ish bottom bracket compared to like a cyclocross race bike.
Yeah.
So good stable handling on gravel, on loose roads, or on bad roads. But maybe not a bike that you're going to be hopping barriers with or riding pure single track.
Certainly suitable for touring.
Exactly. We recommend it as a light touring bike, maybe not full 100 pounds up front, 200 pounds in the rear, but definitely for a lot of our customers doing bike packing, doing light touring. This is set up with a light tie rack on it.
Right.
It's a really, really nice bike ride, or to ride for that.
The frame that you've got here is sporting some very nice colors, but these aren't the only colors that you have available.
Yeah, so we offer 6 different anodized colors as an option on all of our models. So our standard finish is with no color, it's all just raw titanium. The anodizing we offer in we have a few different colors here. So this is our ice blue shown on the Drifter. We have purple, we have brass, and we have a few others that we offer as well. What's really neat about the anodizing on titanium is that it's not done with any dyes or any paint. It's part of the material itself. So the way that we do it is we actually run an electric current through the material. And depending on the current that we run through the material, we get different colors coming out. So it refracts the light in a different way, depending on how much voltage we've hit the material with.
Does that imply that perhaps every frame is just slightly unique?
They're very, very similar. So we use a really consistent power supply, and we have a reference chart, so we know that everyone that's seen an ice blue bike gets an ice blue bike. But there can be just a little bit of variation for sure.
Right. And they're all handmade.
They're all handmade.
Custom made or standard sizes?
We do both. So we offer a full size range in all of our models. We go generally from 48 to 60 centimeters in stock sizes. If you need custom, we make all of our bikes to order, stock or custom sizes. So custom is an extra expense, but it doesn't add any time to manufacturing.
Very cool. They are beautiful bikes.
Thanks.
And what is the booth number here at the Toronto Bike Show if somebody wants to come and have a first-hand look at them?
We're at booth number 690 all weekend.
Excellent. Thanks a lot, Michael.